Hello from Charlotte, North Carolina, and Ward 2 Gym. It's the 2022 East Coast Basketball League All-Star Game. Hi, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. We got Team Dixon and Team Thomas set to tip it off, and that's a lot of T's in a row there. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for Team Thomas, it's number 1, Cornelius Reynolds from the Carolina Crusaders. Number 2 is Chris Moore from the Primetime Players. Number 6, Sean Barnett, also from the PTP. Number 15 is Isaiah Curriton. He's from Hickory. And number 31 is Odell Turner from the Primetime Players. Starting for Kyle Dixon's team, it's number 2, Avery Patterson from Rowan County. Number 3, Dyron Jones from the North Carolina Capitals. Number 4, Will Marion. Number 6, Donald Rutherford from Rowan County. And number 33 is Tay Mealy from the Petersburg Revolution. So that's the starters for both of these teams, Team Dixon and Team Thomas, to wrap up All-Star Saturday here in 2022. In downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, we're at the 2nd Ward Gym. And it's an interesting place. It's was actually a part of, it was built in 1920. So, since it was built in 1920, you're going to see a little bit of that every once in a while, some obstructed views. Man, the people in the 20s, they like their steel poles right in the middle of our camera, so be prepared for that. We might have a few blind spots, but this was actually a school that was part of, back in segregation times, was an African-American school. It was a high school for boys, and you can kind of see the murals on the other side behind the benches there. This place was renovated not too long ago, and they added those murals to kind of refocus on the history and remember the history of this gym. So really kind of a cool history behind this place. It's an interesting facility. 2nd Ward Gym, and as you can see, you might be able to, we got a little glare at the top of the camera, but we are literally downtown. You can see all the buildings and stuff right in Uptown, as they like to say in Charlotte. So we're about set to go. Again, it's Team Dixon in the dark blue, and the All-Stars from Team Thomas are in the light blue. It will be Mealy to tip it up with Mason for Team Thomas. And it's Thomas. Team Thomas will possess first here. So 3 primetime players are in the starting lineup. Reynolds, not one of them. He played for the Crusaders. What a great year for them. Gets it down to DJ Mason, who misses his first shot. Expect a lot of points. It's the All-Star game, folks. These guys, though, getting at it pretty good defensively there, as you see Team Thomas pick up a nice steal. Chris Thomas, coaching them up. Reynolds on the give and go, scores the first bucket. So, as I was saying, how about the season for the Crusaders? Mentioned it during the playoffs. They had a bit of a difficult time at the end as Joseph Battle scores. So, all the starters I got were wrong, of course. Why would they tell me the truth? So, Joseph Battle got the start. Sean Barnett short on the jumper. Mealy with the rebound. Jones the pull-up. Yes. Dyron Jones from the Capitals, 48% shooter, just graduated from Bluefield College in NAIA. And speaking of the struggles of the African-American community, that Bluefield team really went through a lot a few years ago. And I don't know, I didn't have time to ask Dyron Jones if he was part of those teams. There was some difficulty. Bluefield's located in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And back in 2020, as Chris Moore buries a triple to make it 5-4 Team Thomas. But anyways, back in 2020, the team was, I think, not coming out for the anthem or kneeling during the anthem. And up there in Appalachia, they don't take kindly to peaceful protests. They pick and choose part of the Constitution that they want to support. So they were not happy as Will Marion throws it down for the first dunk. So 4 out of the 5 starters for Team Dixon have scored, and it's 9-5. Anyways, at Bluefield College, a lot of the why can't I think of the word? Guys who give a lot of money to schools said that they weren't going to give money to schools at school if those players are going to continue to do that, and it led to a whole big thing. So Bluefield College and NAIA as Sean Barnett is fouled. So Barnett is going to go to the free throw line. So that's the story, Bluefield College. I'm not sure how it was ever sorted out, if it was ever sorted out. I do think they lost a few players from that team because of that. You have to ask Dyron at halftime if he was part of that team or not. Two and a half minutes in, it's 10-9. Sean Barnett gets both free throws. So 4 out of the 5 starters for Team Thomas, 4 out of the 5 starters for Team Dixon have scored. Tate Mealy, nice cut by Patterson. Patterson then misses the shot, throws it off of Reynolds, but he was out of bounds. It's a teeny, tiny little area there on that far sideline, out of bounds. Reynolds now. Step back, contested shot. We got some defense going on in this game. 3 minutes high scoring. Driving in is Marion. So Will Marion's got 4. Again, 4 out of the 5 starters for both teams have scored. Tay Mealy still hasn't scored. Odell Turner has not scored as Chris Moore buries his second 3. So he leads everybody with 6. And it's 13-11. In favor of Team Thomas here in this 2022 ECBL All-Star Game. Battle for 3. Joseph Battle played ball at App State. Nice cut there by Reynolds. Reynolds, nice fake as well for his second bucket. He's got 4. Cornelius Reynolds averaged 28 a game. He was a 54% shooter. Also 11.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists. A lot of these guys that you're going to see here today average double-doubles. Battle this time on the right side. Shot clock winding down. Got a hoist. He does and misses. Ball poked to Jones. Jones flips it up short. Reynolds has the rebound for Team Thomas. Here's Odell Turner. His entry pass deflected. Will Marion with the steal, bucket, and foul. So a nice job there by Will Marion, who's now got 6 points to match Chris Moore, and he's going to go to the line for an opportunity for an old school three-point play. .38 left to go here in this opening quarter. Both teams with a team foul. Don't expect to see a ton of fouls. By the way, the free throws are 2 for 1. So you saw earlier, Sean Barnett had 1 shot, but he got credited with the 2 points. Obviously, that's not in play there in a old school three-point opportunity, but traditional fouls will be 2 for 1 to try to move things along, because they like to call fouls here in the ECBL. Moore down to Marion, and Marion will score. Correction, that's DJ Mason. Mason for the Thunder, 22 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Former Campbell University product. Patterson for 3. Contested shot. Avery Patterson hits it anyways. He shot 43% this year from 3 for Rowan County. He was second in the league in scoring at 35.8. And answering back with another triple is DJ Mason. Mason overall from the field is 49% on the season as Jones loses it. So tied at 20, 6:45 left to go here in this opening quarter of this 2022 East Coast Basketball League All-Star Game. Team Thomas and Team Dixon. Barnett out to Turner, corner 3 for Odell, yes. So all 5 starters have scored now for Team Thomas. Only player who hasn't scored yet is Team Dixon's Tay Mealy. Battle to his left. Yes. Joseph Battle putting on an early show. He's got 7 to lead all scorers. Mason for 3. Reynolds on the putback. Reynolds, a 54% shooter, just a shade under 12 rebounds this year. Great season for him. Great season for Avery Patterson. I mentioned him already. He can really put the ball in the bucket. He's up to 8 points now. Averaged 35.8 this year for Rowan County, who just missed out on the playoffs. We got a timeout on the court. The 3 balls are flying. And one of the leading scorers in the East Coast Basketball League this past year, Joseph Battle, doing work. We're tied at 25. We'll be back here in just a minute. Team Dixon with the basketball. We're tied at 25, just past the midway point of the opening quarter. Mealy, lone starter yet to get on the board. We got a whole new set of players for Team Thomas as Tay Mealy backing down. So we'll set the lineup. It's number 7, Leroy Williams. Chris Moore stays out there. Number 11 with the basketball, Dion Berrien getting it to Williams for 2. Number 12 is David Tripp from Charlotte. And number 16 is Mike Chambers. Chambers played for the Winston-Salem Wolves. So that's the 5 right now for them. Some subs as well for Kyle Dixon's team. Patterson short on the 3. Patterson and Battle are still out there, as is Mealy and Will Marion. So the lone sub is Omar Jabby. So Jabby into the ball game. 3 by Berrien is off the back iron. Marion flies into the forecourt. Will Marion up to 9 points. Correction, he's got 11 points now, 31-27, Team Dixon. Chambers, top of the key, couldn't get it. Here is Battle. Marion, hand check by Chambers. Second team foul on Team Thomas. Frankie Johnson, the Florence Wildcat, coming into the game, as is Tim Haggie, another Winston-Salem Wolf. So both of those players in for Team Dixon. Deflection on the ball. Chambers has it into the forecourt. Can't get it to go. Put back by Tripp is good. David Tripp, first bucket. Good season in Charlotte. 23.2 points, 59% shooter, 7.5 rebounds. He was 44% from 3 as well. Haggie with the fake. Pull up, yes. Cleared some space there as he drove and then stopped. Berrien cut off at the free throw line. Tries it again on Marion, and he's fouled. Both teams with 2 team fouls with 3:39 left to go here in this opening quarter. Again, it's 2 for 1, so 1 free throw for 2 points for Dion Berrien for the Carolina Thunder. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. So he misses the free throw, but that's deflected out, and it's going to stay with Team Thomas as it was last touched by Team Dixon. Dyron Jones from the Capitals checking back in for Team Dixon. And Berrien will inbound it. Chambers, baseline. Moore, high pass. Williams, contested shot. He had the little guy on him, so Leroy Williams had some space, but that was still a tough bucket there for Leroy Williams II. Graduated from Allen University just a year ago. Trying to get his stock up. Looking for a pro contract playing with the Florence Wildcats this past year. Leroy Williams was 16.8 points, 13.2 rebounds per game. We got more free throws to come, so it's Omar Jabi. Good Capitals player, averaged 29.5 points, 6.7 rebounds, 2.3 steals, and he was 51% from the field last season. Gets the free throws, so 2 points for Omar Jabi, puts Team Dixon back up by 4. 3:07 left to go here in this opening quarter. Chambers hesitates, drives, and scores. Mike Chambers' first bucket. Another Winston-Salem Wolf. Here's Haggy losing it. Williams comes out with it for Team Thomas. Bounce pass over to Chambers. Open three. No good. Offensive rebound by Williams. He's going to step it out, try to reward himself. Gets another offensive rebound on his field goal miss. Finally, the pass intercepted by Mealy. Throw ahead goes to Jabi. Jabi had it deflected out of bounds. 2:32 to go here in quarter number one. Sean Barnett into the game, as is Avery Patterson for Team Dixon. Somebody is yelling in the stands louder than the guy with the microphone. Like there's a DJ with a microphone, and whoever is yelling in the stands is louder than the guy talking into the microphone. That is fandom right there, ladies and gentlemen. David Tripp is fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line. So both teams with 3 team fouls, 2:22 to go. David Tripp with 4. And we are tied at 35. 3 by Haggy is no good. Outlet pass to Barnett. Barnett stops and scores. Nicely done offense there. Sean Barnett with 4. The reverse, nicely done by Jabi. Jabi's got 4. Burying the step back. From the elbow, no good. Tip for the rebound. Jones has it for Team Dixon. Haggy attacks, flips it up, no, but he is fouled. So the offense starting to cook with grease here. I'm going to take another look at the outlet pass here. That was Leroy Williams with a nice outlet pass. And then right back quickly for Kyle Dixon's team. You see the cutter there, Jabi. Nice find there. The free throw is good, 39-37. Back to live action, minute 42 to play in the opening quarter. David Tripp blocked. Nice defense there by Avery Patterson, but a two-hand jam goes down by Dion Berrien. Three is good for Patterson. Will Marion has 11. Avery Patterson has 11. 2 players in double figures in this game, both for Team Dixon. Jabi attacks. Jabi scores. He's got 6. 44-39. We expected a lot of points. We are getting a lot of points here at the end of quarter number one. We're inside a minute to go. David Tripp can't get the 3 to go, and it'll go back to Team Dixon. Omar Jabby steps left. Pure on that three. He's got 9 points. Omar Jabby. No whistle there. Sean Barnett might have gotten away with a push in the back. Instead, he's got the easy layup, 6 points. And Jabby looking for a whistle. He was slow to get up, but here's Haggy. Shot clock is off, and we got an offensive foul called on the legal screen by Patterson. So ball will go back to Team Thomas. They trail 47-41 with 9.6 to work with for Team Thomas. And so far in this All-Star game, a 9.6 might be a 2-for-1. No, instead it's a turnover on miscommunication and an ugly pass. So Frankie Johnson gets the inbound to Haggy. Patterson blocked by Williams. Full court heave by Tripp goes into the stage, and the quarter comes to a close. 47-41. High-scoring All-Star game. We played 12 minutes. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a minute. Second quarter underway. It's Team Dixon with a 6-point lead, 47-41. Chris Sheeman back here. Donald Rutherford can't get the three to go for Team Dixon, who start out the second quarter with an extra possession. Contested shot, no good by Dyron Jones for the Capitals. And here comes Team Thomas now. Another turnover. The reverse. Dyron Jones gets it to go, and the biggest lead for Team Dixon is 8. Catch and shoot here for DJ Mason, who gets the triple. So Mason is the first player in double figures for Team Thomas. He has 11. Patterson, Will Marion both have 11 for Kyle Dixon's team, so 3 players with 11 points. Another foul is called. Tim Haggy is going to go to the free throw line. It's been physical for an all-star game. It's been very physical. Free throw in and out. It's a one shot for 2 free throws again here in the All-Star game. They're looking underneath for Barnett, and that's going to go out of bounds. Team Dixon looking to push off the turnover. Nice cut. Haggy can't get it. Tip no good. Johnson somehow had it deflected to him. Now Rutherford with the hop, step, and bucket. His first bucket of the evening. 51-44. Mason top of the key. Chris Moore attacks and scores. Moore has 8. Jones pull up. Yes. Dyron Jones has 6. So both teams with a team foul in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Jones goes out and Joseph Battle comes back in for Kyle Dixon's team. DJ Mason throws it away. Nice defense there by the team in dark blue. Haggie pull up 3. Rebound controlled by Odell Turner. Here's Mason. Guarded by Rutherford. Gets around him. Yes, and the foul for DJ Mason. He's up to 13 in the game to lead all scorers. Chance to make it 14 with an old school 3-point play. Cut his team's deficit down to 4. Got it to go. So Mason's has 14 points. Lone player in double figures for Team Thomas. Battle gets it to Rutherford. Jumper in the corner is good for Avery Patterson, who's up to a baker's dozen himself. And now a turnover on Team Thomas. Player over the line on the inbound. Again, those lines under the baseline, you don't have a lot of room to work with. Patterson will inbound it here. We're going to get a sub. Tay Mealy, who started the game, checks back in for Haggie. So Tim Haggie departs with a field goal. Will Marion top of the key. Here's Patterson with the fake and the bucket. Is it a 3? It's a 2. Patterson's got 15 now. He leads all scorers. Sean Barnett going to be called for a charge. So the lead is up to 9 for Team Dixon. It's their biggest of the night. Second team foul on Team Thomas here in the second quarter. Battle from the elbow. Long rebound chased down by Rutherford. Battle cuts. He's stripped but fouled by Barnett. 3 team fouls now on Team Thomas. Well, Marion had trouble with the pass. DJ Mason to the cutter, Chris Moore, who flips it up on the reverse. He's in double figures with 10. Chris Moore led the league in assists with 9.4 this season. Also averaged 26 points per ball game. Moore, 57% shooter, including from behind the arc. Also averaged 6.8 rebounds, a triple-double threat for Chris Thomas's primetime players, who finally lost in the playoffs after winning championships in every season of minor league competition. The Carolina Crusaders knocked them out in the second round. Tay Mealy at the line, I believe. Officials are talking about something here. So it was a shot clock issue, and a jump ball was called. My apologies. I thought there was a whistle and a foul, but it's a jump ball. And it's won by Team Thomas. Cornelius Reynolds out on the court with Chris Moore, Odell Turner, Sean Barnett, and DJ Mason, who has the basketball. It's it out to Moore. Barnett drives into the lane. Out to Mason for three. No good. Ball goes out of bounds back to Team Dixon. Avery Patterson, a contested shot. Another offensive rebound. Team Dixon has been crashing the offensive glass. And they do it for a third time on this possession. This time it's Tay Mealy on the volleyball tap. Lead back to 9, matching the biggest for Team Dixon. Sean Barnett guarded by Rutherford. Goes around him, gets it to the cutter. It's laid up and in by Reynolds. Cornelius Reynolds has 8. It's a 7-point game. Rebound Odell Turner now. Reynolds to the hoop. Extra pass goes to Moore, and Moore with a dozen. Back-to-back buckets by Team Thomas. It's a 5-point game. Inside 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Mealy, couple of fakes. Nice patient offense for Tay Mealy, who's got 6. All down low, former Virginia Union product. Sean Barnett for 3. That's going to go out of bounds back to Team Dixon. Omar Jabby, who was heating up at the end of the first quarter, checks back in for Kyle Dixon's team. Joseph Battle right to the hoop. Battle has 9. Lead is 9 again for Team Dixon. Chris Moore hangs, can't score. Mealy the rebound. Marion top of the key. Jabby for 3. Here comes Sean Barnett, just past the midway point here in the second quarter. Turner stripped. Nice strip there by Battle, I believe it was, and then Jabby came up with it. He's fouled. That's 4 team fouls on Team Thomas. So we go to a timeout with 5:46 to go until halftime. It's 64-55, Team Dixon here in the 2022 All-Star Game. .546 to go until halftime. Leading scorer in the game is Avery Patterson. He has 15 points for Team Dixon. Other players in double figures. Will Marion with 11 for Team Dixon. DJ Mason has 14 for Team Thomas. Chris Moore with a dozen. Those are your leaders here with 5.5 left to go until halftime. Dion Berrien back into the game. Gets it down low to Williams. Williams bucket and the foul. I believe they're going to count that for Leroy Williams, and he's going to go to the line to try to complete an old school three-point play. DJ Mason checks in for Cornelius Reynolds for Team Thomas. Hey, want to give a shout out to Tyshawn Alexander, too, played for the Charlotte Tribe. He is with the Charlotte Hornets Summer League team down there in Vegas. I watched the game yesterday. Boy, that Charlotte Summer League team looked like a bit of a mess yesterday, but I liked what I saw from Tyshawn. He had a great steal. He had a couple nice cuts and buckets and passes. He overall played really, really well for a team that was not really in sync at any point in their first Summer League game yesterday, the Charlotte Hornets. But anyways, I wanted to give a shout-out to Tyshawn Alexander, who played for the Tribe in Charlotte this past season. Good luck to him. Hopefully he can land, maybe if not with the big club, because they do have some depth, I think, at guard. But, you know, Greensboro is a short drive away, and they need players, too, for the G League team. Tyshawn Alexander certainly has all the tools to be on an NBA roster somewhere, even if he doesn't make it with Charlotte. And that's kind of the cool thing about Summer League is you can end up with anybody. You know, you're auditioning not just for the team whose name is on the front of your jersey, but you're auditioning for everybody who's in those stands. So the lead is cut to 1. Team Thomas forcing some turnovers. We got a 1-point game, 4:15 left to go until halftime. We'll take another timeout. Welcome back, everybody. 64-63, Team Dixon led by as many as 9 here in this second quarter. It's been cut down to 1. Mealy looking to post up on Tripp, and he scores in the foul. So nice answer out of the timeout for Team Dixon. Team Mealy, Petersburg winning the South Championship and then falling up in Connecticut to Hartford in the Super Cup a couple of weekends ago. So 9 points for Tate Mealy, 67-63, lead back to 4. Open look for Williams, yes. It's a triple, I believe, for Leroy Williams, and it's a 1-point game again. Leroy Williams in double figures now, he has 10. Jones was given space. Marion down low. Mealy, defender, went for the steal. Second defender came to help. Missed it long, but yet another offensive rebound here for Kyle Dixon's team. Marion had it poked away. It's a steal by Chambers. Throw ahead to Berrien. Berrien with the flip. Second field goal for Dion Berrien, another Carolina Thunder player. They had a heartbreaking loss in the playoffs. So first lead in the quarter for Team Thomas, 67, excuse me. Scoring has dropped off here in the second quarter. We were in the 40s after the first quarter. Nice hanging shot by Berrien. It went in and out, though, and it's going to stay with Team Thomas. They're going to call a hook on Chambers. So Mike Chambers unable to get it. Lone players who haven't scored yet. We haven't seen points from Frankie Johnson yet. And Isaiah Curitan has yet to score for Team Thomas. Everybody else is in the book. Two-hand jam, nicely done there for Leroy Williams the second, who's up to a dozen. He's from Allen University in Columbia. Marion is fouled on his way to the hoop. He'll try to add to his 11 points here with this free throw attempt. Let's take another look at that two-hand jam as Will Marion gets ready to shoot his free throw. Team Thomas has been getting out and running. This time they do it off an inbound. The free throw for Will Marion was good, so 2 more points for Will Marion. He's got 13, 70-69. Team Thomas by 1. Williams will inbound with 15 to shoot. 2:20 to go until halftime. Steal by Marion. Will Marion having himself a great day. He's got 15 now. Patterson has 15. Those two players both on Team Dixon matching for the lead in the game. 3 ball off by Williams. Put back is good by David Tripp, who now has 8 points. 72-71, Team Thomas. Close game. No team is led by more than 9. Team Dixon led by as many as 9 3 different times. That bucket's not going to count. It was out of bounds. Open look, and a 3 is short by Patterson. One of the few misses for Patterson here today. Running and gunning again, David Tripp now in double figures with 10. Team Thomas leads by 3. I believe their biggest lead was 4 in the first quarter. Open look again, Rutherford this time, in and out. Mealy gets it and scores. Tay Mealy now has 11. All of his points coming from down low, I believe. David Tripp. Williams with the fake. Extra pass to Mason. Mason, it's it to Chambers. Tip pass back to Mason, who had it poked away from behind. Here is Marion going behind the back, kept the dribble. Extra pass now from Jones to Patterson. Marion tried to gather, couldn't. Now Chambers out to Tripp. Tripp scoops it up and in. David Tripp with a dozen. 40 seconds to go. Lead back to 3 for Team Thomas. Rutherford backing down. Didn't have anything. Swings it out to Marion. On the right side, it's Jones. And what do we got? 3-second violation going to be called here on Tay Mealy, I believe. Shot clock and game clock are separated by maybe a second. So Team Thomas can run some time here and go into the locker room with the lead. Chambers to Williams for 3. Can't get it to go, and that's going to go out of bounds with 1.1. So Team Dixon will have to be a heave and hope here for them to either tie it. Jones full court, can't get it to go. So Team Thomas trailed by as many as 9 3 different times in that second quarter. They go to the half here in the 2022 ECBL All-Star Game. Up by 3, 76-73. We'll be back with the second half in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the 2022 East Coast Basketball League All-Star Game. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. We are underway. I got to mute the audio, though, because YouTube's going to take this video down with the music playing in the background, so I'm going to mute the audio until they get that under control. All right, I could talk again. Oh, I thought so. Well, I'm going to try to talk through it anyways and see if YouTube doesn't flag this or not, because apparently we're going to play music through the entire second half. So 78-73, Team Thomas leading by 5. This matches their biggest lead of the game. A quick answer by Frankie Johnson, who hits his first bucket, and it's a 3 from behind the arc to make it 78-76. So we're just underway. Leading scorer in the first half, Avery Patterson and Will Marion both had 15 points for Team Dixon. Tay Mealy in double figures. He's got 11. Chris Moore's up to 14 points. DJ Mason also with 14 for Team Thomas. David Tripp has 12. Leroy Williams also with 12 for Team Thomas. Also scoring for Team Dixon, Joseph Battle with 9 points. Omar Jabby also has 9. Frankie Johnson has 4. Rutherford and Tim Haggy both with 2 apiece. Meanwhile, also scoring in the first half for Team Thomas, Cornelius Reynolds with 8 points. 5 for Mike Chambers, 3 for Odell Turner, 6 for Sean Barnett. Chris Moore now with 16 as he scores to make it 80-74. Deion Berrien, forgot to mention him, he had 4 points in that first half for Team Thomas. It's been a sloppy start here in this second half. Team's trying to do just a little too much. Nice answer back there by Dyron Jones. 6 points in the first half. He's up to 8 now with his first bucket here in quarter number 2. DJ Mason scores. He's up to 16 points now. Matches, actually that is the game high. Mason also pulling down the rebound. So 5-point lead for Team Thomas. DJ Mason going coast to coast. He's cut off in the lane. Out to Moore for 3. He gets it to go. Chris Moore, just like that. He has 19 points, 7 already here in this quarter. Biggest lead for Team Thomas now is 8. A steal but a foul. Second foul on Team Thomas here in this third quarter. Here's Jones for Team Dixon. Marion uses the baseline, ran out of room, and it's deflected out of bounds off Team Dixon. We got some thunder going on outside. A storm rolling through here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're at Ward 2 Gym for this 2022 ECBL All-Star Game. DJ Mason starting to heat up as well as he's up to 19. So Chris Moore, DJ Mason both with 19. 7 points in the quarter for Chris Moore, 5 for DJ Mason. Cornelius Reynolds is fouled from behind. First foul in the quarter with 8:01 to go here in quarter number 3 for Team Dixon. So Team Thomas taking the first double-digit lead of the game. This was a game, those of you, maybe you sped ahead to this point, I don't know, but if you haven't watched the whole thing, Team Dixon led by as many as 9, 3 different times in that second quarter. I can hear the thunder outside. No power outages, please. Cornelius Reynolds gets it to go, so the lead is 13. Cornelius Reynolds in double figures now with 10. Marion turns on the Jets. He has got so much quickness. Sean Barnett. Chris Moore. Yes. Chris Moore has 10 in the quarter. He's got 22 in the game. Steal now by Moore. Outlet goes to Mason, and I believe he is fouled. Odell Turner will inbound it. Both teams with 2 team fouls now. Into Barnett. Barnett face up, turn around over Mealy, couldn't get it. Here comes Marion again. Cross court to Jabby. Jabby, explosive in the first quarter, quiet in the second quarter. Joseph Battle, runner in the lane, no good. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Team Thomas. Joseph Battle fell down. No foul there. Jabby doubled up. Stifling defense, and the shot clock going to wind down. A shot clock violation in an all-star game, ladies and gentlemen. Team Thomas with their biggest lead. It's 14. Barnett right to the hoop. No defense there. Sean Barnett lulled them to sleep. Jabby. Yes, he can heat up quickly. Omar Jabby from the North Carolina Capitals up to a dozen. 9 points prior to this third quarter, all in the first quarter. Mason can't get it to go. Rebound to Patterson. So a 16-point lead is down to 13. Team Dixon looking for more. Marion, man, what he could do at the hoop is incredible. Team Thomas trying to go quickly, maybe a little too quickly that time. And Chris Moore, it's been his quarter so far. He's got 10 points, up to 22 in the game. Patterson on the baseline. Oh, got the easy roll in. Sean Barnett going quickly, and he is held. 3 team fouls on Team Dixon. As we're just past the midway point here in quarter number 3, I believe we are going to go to a timeout, and we will. So I mentioned it's been the Chris Moore show here in this third quarter. He has got 10 points, including this triple from 3. As you can't leave that man wide open. They do. Team Thomas leads by 9. Back to live action, 5:51 to go, just past the midway point in quarter number 3. Team Thomas is led by as many as 16 here in this quarter. They make some subs. Deion Berrien into the game. Rebound controlled by Dyron Jones, who brings it into the forecourt for Team Dixon. His pass low, intercepted almost. Joseph Battle dove to the ground for it. Patterson on the turnaround got it to go. So Avery Patterson now with 19 in the game. Williams, yes, it's a 2. Leroy Williams, first bucket in the second half. He's got 14 in the game. Battle attacks. Battle, yes. Joseph Battle in double figures with 11. Trip on the baseline. Top of the key, it's Chambers for 3, in and out. So a 16-point lead has been cut down to 7, and Team Dixon looking for more. Jabby can't get the quick trigger. Another offensive rebound by Mealy is no good. Jabby offensive rebound, in and out. Ball deflected, and wrestling it away is Williams. Actually dribbling it away was Williams. Chambers out to Barnett for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound skied for by Williams. Williams waits for the defense. Can't get the 3. Put back by Trepno. Tipped up and in, though, by Chambers. Mike Chambers with 7. Patterson for 3, yes. Avery Patterson, 21 points here on the day. Chris Moore's got 22. He leads all scorers, but Avery Patterson right behind him with 21. 100-94, Team Thomas. Let's take another look at that turnaround while they clean up the wet spot out on the floor. These have been some tough contested shots that Avery Patterson's been able to get down. We just got the tail end of it. I'm going to run it back one more time so y'all can be ready for it now. Well, I thought I was going to have time, but I don't. We're back to live action. So, Team Thomas with the basketball. 3:41 to go here in quarter number 3. Contested 3. Deion Berrien gets it to go. He's got 7. 103-94. Battle Jones, now Mealy. And Mealy fouled on the floor. Three team fouls on Team Thomas, 2 on Team Dixon. Patterson for 3. Berrien will bring it up after pulling down the rebound. Chambers, backdoor. Nice recovery, but Tripp stays with it and finally scores on the second effort. So Tripp's got 14 now. Battle trying to draw contact, and he's successful as the foul will be called on Chambers. Everybody who's active today has scored for both teams. We're missing a few guys, and I want to give a shout-out to the All-Stars who couldn't make it today. That's for Team Thomas, Marquise Riley from Kannapolis, Kenny Lemon from Gastonia, Christopher Ray from Charlotte, Stephen Williams from Fayetteville, and from Team Dixon, let's see, who are we missing? We're missing Junior Robinson from Charlotte, Teus Anderson from Coastal Elite, Walt Williams from Petersburg, and Elijah Moore also from Petersburg. So those guys who couldn't be with us, but they are all-stars nonetheless, even though they couldn't be here today. .229 left to go. The rain is really coming down here in Uptown. Charlotte, North Carolina. Second Ward Gymnasium, a gym that used to be part of a school that harkened back to the Jim Crow days. It was an African-American school back in Jim Crow, back during Jim Crow, I should say. And this is all that's left of it. It was built in 1920. Berrien contested three. Got it anyways. That was good defense there. Dion Berrien in double figures. Now he's got 10. Lead back to 14. So Team Thomas led by as many as 16 here in this third quarter. Then Team Dixon cut it down to 7. Team Thomas has doubled up on that, and we're back to 14. Bucket and the foul for Patterson, who now has 23 to lead all scorers. Avery Patterson, 35.8 points per ball game for Rowan County this year. 53% from the field, 43% from three, 5.7 rebounds. He played at St. John's, by the way, Avery Patterson did, in the Big East. Is the Big East going to exist? They've been kind of, I think most of the conference realignments have circled around football, so I don't think the Big East has too much to worry about, but eventually, like basketball, everything's going to be impacted by that. As Patterson gets another one. He's got 25 in the game. Jump ball going to be called here. And Patterson he's from Kannapolis. Nice bucket down low for Chris Moore. Chris Moore up to a dozen in this quarter, and he's got 24 in the game. Lead is 15 for primetime. Three by Jones, no good. Mealy got the offensive rebound, and then a strip by Moore. Moore over to Williams. Inside a minute to play here in quarter number 3 as we start to get a look at the sunshine again. Nobody down low, so David Tripp says, I'll take the easy one. He's got 16 now, and the lead is 17 for Team Thomas. It's their biggest. Three by Battle off the side iron. Rebound controlled by Williams for Team Thomas. Berrien swings it out. Three is off by Chambers. Another offensive rebound. So we talked about Team Dixon getting all the offensive rebounds in the first half. That continued here in this third quarter, but Team Thomas starting to crash the offensive glass a little better as well. Triple by Patterson. There's not much he can't do. He's got 28. Where would Team Dixon be without him? 9 seconds to work with for Team Thomas. Here is Berrien. Berrien putting the moves on. Battle stays with them. And it's a steal. And Jones will not get it off in time. We played 3 quarters. Lead out to 14 for Team Thomas here in the East Coast Basketball League All-Star Game. We'll be back with the final quarter after this. Underway here in quarter number 4, 115-101. Team Thomas, Chris Sheeman here with you. Nice hanging fadeaway by Chambers. Doesn't go. Chris Moore with another triple. Chris Moore up to 27. He's got 15 here in the half. Avery Patterson, the leading scorer in the game, with 28. Jones can't get it to go. Ball batted out. Moore chases it down. Moore to the cutter, Williams. Williams too strong. Put back by Berrien is good. Deion Berrien's got 12. And the lead is 19. This is the biggest lead for either team. Team Dixon led by as many as 9. That was in the second quarter. Mealy can't get it to go. Mealy follows his miss. Got it off the glass. Tame Mealy been a beast down low here today. He's got 13 points. Chambers for 3. Whoa! From way downtown. Mike Chambers up to double figures with 10. Marion to Rutherford. Donald Rutherford out to Jones. Jones buries a triple. Dyron Jones has 11. Chris Moore, Mason, and Mason is fouled. DJ Mason will go to the line for a 2-for-1 free throw opportunity. Looks like the storm has passed. It might still be raining, but so the free throw is no good. Nice back down there by Patterson. I mentioned Patterson went to St. John's. Averaged 10 points per ball game at St. John's his freshman year. Then he transferred to Tarleton State. He's got 30 now here in this All-Star game. Can a losing player, as Chris Moore gets it to go, score it in the foul? Chris Moore trying to stay with him. He's got 29, so he can match him with 30. Chris Moore, former Charleston Southern, played all 4 years at Charleston Southern. Two team fouls on Team Dixon. So Moore and Patterson basically playing one-on-one here. They both have 30 points to lead all scorers. Patterson again. Oh, it almost went down. Halfway down, came back out. Chambers attacks. Chambers scores. Mike Chambers with a dozen. The lead is 20. And Kyle Dixon wants to talk about it. 9:39 left to go. Team Thomas in control. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman here with you. 9:38 left to go. Still time for Team Dixon, but I think Kyle Dixon, he and I on the same wavelength. This one was starting to get away, so he wanted to call a timeout and rally the troops. Tame Mealy scores out of the timeout, so a 20-point lead, the biggest for the Team Thomas. And that's what you need right now if you're Team Dixon. Just got to get some stops and hope. They got plenty offensive firepower from that guy. Avery Patterson now with 33 points. Unbelievable. Avery Patterson just cannot miss right now. He is as pure of a scorer as they come. Berrien into the forecourt. Inside 9 minutes to go here in the game. 15-point lead. Team Thomas with the basketball. Step back by Mason. Yes. DJ Mason, 21 points for him. Former Campbell product. Rutherford. Yes. Donald Rutherford. Just his second field goal. He's a guy for Rowan County. Averaged 32 a game. He's fourth in scoring in the ECBL. 13 rebounds, 59% shooter. Just not really looking for his offense here today. You know why? Because of this guy. Look at what Avery Patterson has been doing to y'all tonight. 33 points, including that last triple for Patterson. 8:20 left to go. It's a 15-point game. That window starting to crack open again for Team Dixon. Patterson doing work. My God. He's got 35. That matches his season average for Rowan County. So 7-0 run out of the timeout for Kyle Dixon's team. Actually, it's a 9-2 spurt. My apologies. Sean Barnett wrapped up down low. It'll be the third team foul on Team Dixon with 7:55 still to play. Chris Moore out on the court with Mason, Berrien, Barnett, and Turner for Team Thomas. It's Patterson and Marion in the backcourt. Mealy out there with Donald Rutherford and Johnson for Team Dixon. 4 team fouls now on Team Dixon, so Team Thomas is going into the bonus on the next foul with 7:48 still to go. Barnett taps it out, Odell Turner. Extra pass to Berrien, top of the key. Swings it out to Moore for 3. Yes. Chris Moore had 12 in the first half. He's got 21 here in the second half. He and Patterson are battling for the MVP of this one. That's going to be a foul called on Chris Moore. So Chris Moore, 33 points for Team Thomas. That's the first foul for them. Frankie Johnson will inbound it. Patterson the flip, no. Turner the rebound. 133-117. DJ Mason on the wing. And that looked awkward from the get-go. They just barely got it into the forecourt on a deflection. Not a throwaway. Rutherford is out. Joseph Battle comes back in for Team Dixon. Marion down to Mealy. Mealy, hook. Yes. Tay Mealy's got 17. Inside 7 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Chris Moore. They got Mealy on Moore. Interesting switch. 3 by Mason is good. DJ Mason starting to heat up. 24. Lead is 17. Attacking is Marion. Will Marion get whatever he wants at the hoop here today? He's got 21 points. Barnett scoop to Marion. Marion going to lose it. Battle with the steal. 15-point lead. Joseph Battle to Marion, and Marion puts it up and in. 23 now for Will Marion. Count the assist for Battle, who threw a bullet. Just past the midway point here in the final quarter of this 2022 ECBL All-Star game. Barnett fading away, instead passes it to Berrien. Berrien hoists, no. Ball deflected out. Turner's got the offensive rebound. It was Moore who deflected that. Now they're leaving Mason wide open. That's not a good idea. DJ Mason for 3. So Mason's hot. He's got 27 all of a sudden. 13 here in the second half. Most of that coming in the fourth quarter as Marion had it swatted away by Barnett. 5:26 left to go. We got a timeout. 16-point lead for Team Thomas. We'll be back. .35 points for Avery Patterson to lead all scorers for Team Dixon. Chris Moore for Team Thomas. Right behind him, he's got 33 in the game, but DJ Mason has been heating up for Team Thomas. After Team Dixon went down by 20, they called timeout, went on a 9-2 run to cut it down, and then Team Thomas, in part thanks to DJ Mason, has pushed it out. We're at 16 right now, 139-123. It'll be Team Dixon with the basketball. Marion catches out on the wing. This gym is hot, too, by the way. I know it might surprise you that a gym that was built in 1920 really doesn't have a lot of good air conditioning. There is no air coming in, it feels like. The air is just heavy. It is hot. Sean Barnett getting the carnival spin to go. He's up to double figures with 10. Quiet by his standards. He averaged 34.6 during the regular season. He was the leading rebounder at 16.3. Joseph Battle, so athletic. I was talking to the folks from SC Upstate, Jaquin and company, about Battle, see if he's got any offers yet to go overseas. Not yet, but I'm telling y'all, if you want an athlete, he could fit into, because you know how they play in Europe? They play a little different in Europe. It's a little more like 90s basketball. It's physical. So if you've got a good physicality and a good athlete, that's a good combination. DJ Mason. You can see these guys are tired. So it's a 14-point lead. There's still time with 4:07 to go in a high-scoring game, especially when you got Patterson. But Team Dixon going to get some subs, and Dyron Jones checks in for Will Marion. And Omar Jabby will come in for Frankie Johnson. So just to get some fresh legs with 4:07 left to go. Jabby will let it roll. Patterson again, you know it. Patterson putting on a show. He's got 38. 38 points for Avery Patterson, and the lead is 11. Barnett looking to back down. That's right, make him work on defense. That's a smart move by Sean Barnett, and he's going to go to the free throw line, but make him expend some energy on the defensive end, try to cool him off that way. Like I said, it's a hot gym. Patterson, I think, has played every minute here in the second half. You know he's got to be tired. With 38 points, my goodness. What a performance today for Avery Patterson here in the All-Star game for Team Dixon. Barnett up to 12 points. Patterson running the point. He'll pull up. Logo, yes! My goodness. Avery Patterson's got 41. 41 for Patterson. The lead has been cut in half from 20 to 10. Chris Moore, extra pass to Mason for 3. Yes, big bucket there, DJ Mason. He's come on strong here in the fourth quarter. He's up to 30. Joseph Battle answers right back with his 15th point. 3 minutes left to go. This one far from over. Barnett doubled up. He had a Tripp down low, but able to get around. Couldn't get it to go. Tips it out to Tripp, though, for the extra possession. David Tripp stripped but fouled. Team Thomas has been in the bonus for some time. Let's just go back one more time and take another look at what Avery Patterson has been doing for us here tonight. There's 1 3. Did I get the other one? Let me try to load that up and see if we can't get to it before Tripp shoots these free throws. We got a logo 3 here. Just pull up and shut up. 41 points for Patterson. My goodness. All right, back to live action now. Here's Tripp at the free throw line. Gets it. 2 points for Tripp. 18 points. Lead is 13. And if you're Team Thomas, just got to, get a couple more buckets. You're in good shape here. Rutherford turnaround, no good. Ooh, what handles by Mason. Chris Moore, 4-3, no. Patterson the rebound. The home run ball is tipped, and that's going to go out of bounds with 2:18 left to go here in the game. Team Thomas is in control. Team Dixon wants to call timeout. Let's run it back one more time for Avery Patterson, hitting some logo triples for us here today. Patterson with 41. We'll be back. .218 left to go. Team Thomas in control, but Team Dixon not going quietly thanks to 41 for Patterson. This is Jabby with the basketball. The reverse is good for him. So the lead is 11. Tripp is stripped. It's out of bounds, and it's off. Somebody from Team Dixon. Wasn't quite sure who got it last. Marion going to come back into the game, and it looks like Rutherford, who's coming out? Somebody got to come out. They got 6 guys on the court. So it's going to be Jabby out with 2 minutes left to go in the game. Just trying to get some fresh bodies out there. Good subbing here by Kyle Dixon down the stretch. I'm hot and tired. Tripp for 3. No. Ball punched out by Barnett to Turner for 3. Yes. And that should do it. Team Thomas by 14 with 1:45 to go. Battle out to Patterson. Battle was not expecting it, and Patterson says, my fault, as he went behind the back. Chris Moore with 33. Avery Patterson leading all scorers with 41. Leroy Williams with the turnaround has 16. 153-139 now as Will Marion scores. He's got 27 in the game. 1:20 left to go as The cutter is Williams, fading away, can't get it to go. Odell Turner with the offensive rebound. Turner looking to back down, goes to the hoop, can't score. Rebound by Patterson. Jones flies into the forecourt to Marion. Marion finally missed one. Inside a minute to go, so Team Thomas going to win here today as DJ Mason making his case for MVP. He's now got 33. 17-point lead. All right, it's fun and games right now. It's Sunday night at the Y in this final 43 seconds. Here's Jones. See, I'd be trying to get Patterson 50 myself. David Tripp going to get an easy one here. Nice two-hand jam for him. He's up to 20. 35.4. 158-139. Team Thomas going to win the 2022 All-Star Game. Oh, Marion. We're going to count that one for Will. 158-141. The shot clock is off. Team Thomas can run it out. And they will do that. So Team Thomas is going to win today by a final score of 158-141. They led this game by as many as 20. Avery Patterson, great show in the loss. He finishes with 41. Chris Moore, 33. DJ Mason with 33. Congratulations to Team Thomas. They win the 2022 East Coast Basketball League All-Star Game, 158-141. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name's Chris Sheeman. We'll talk to you again next season. Take care.